Well, my day 5 really sucked. I didn't do my workout. I didn't go for my walk. I really failed at my day. And I could see that coming. Every day that I tried to work on this plan, it seemed there was always a reason to put it off and, make excuses. And, I could see that eventually this was just going to stop. And yesterday it stopped. So there are a few things that I'm doing that help me stay on the program. One of them is this plan I made for myself. I put every day is going to be the things that I need to get done. I write a list of what it is I want to get done during the day, and this whole thing should be blacked out, you know, if I've done everything. Yesterday, I missed a few things. So, Sunday is the day to um, have a day of rest or just do some stretching. So instead, I'm going to work on my Wednesday to make up for yesterday. Then I had to really look at why is it that I have all of these excuses. Anytime you try and solve a problem, you have to kind of look at what the cause is. And the deal is cure the cause and you cure the problem. So one of the things I'm looking at is I'm not sleeping at night, and so that's making me sleep in the mornings. I'm getting up later in the morning, which is a nice change for me because I used to wake up in terror and rage about 4 o'clock every morning and couldn't sleep, and I couldn't sleep when I went to bed. So I'm basically living off of maybe 2 hours sleep. So to be able to sleep in was kind of a new experience for me. So I guess I got caught up in the moment of enjoying sleeping in again. But it doesn't work for me. If any time that I have been successful, I had a very strict routine that I followed to the T, and if I followed the routine that I gave myself, I always ended up being successful. So I have this chart that kind of helps me be aware of what I'm doing. It has a schedule for me to visualize what I want to do in the future, but it also provides for me a reflection of what I did yesterday. Be- there is this new thing coming out that awareness is everything. So the more you can be aware of what's going on with you, the better you can readjust what's going on with you. So this chart helps me to look back and say, here's where I went wrong, and this is where I need to readjust my path. Another problem that I'm seeing is I'm not although I'm visualizing what I want to do every day, just before I wake, like I'm awake and still in bed, I'm not actually visualizing myself walking up, getting up, going to do this task, going to do that task, going to do this task. I'm not visualizing myself walk through my day. So that's what I'm starting to do now, that if I want to sleep in, then what I'm going to do while I'm sleeping in is visualizing myself walking through the whole path of what I want to do during the day. This is what athletes do. They've found that if athletes practice the same routine over and over again, they're not necessarily improving as fast as if they stopped for 10 minutes and viewed themselves doing the routine, and then when they did it, they all of a sudden have a huge leap in their abilities to do what they want to do. So there's a lot of things that athletes are doing with visualization that are actually making reality work. So I'm seeing a lot of lack that I'm doing is the visualization. and I'm not doing enough of that. You know, see the dream, see the path to the dream, and then you make it happen. So day 5 was a wash, and but it's a learning experience. I'm not going to necessarily say it's a failure, but it's definitely made me aware of what's going on in my brain, where my brain is going off track, and what I need to do to get it back on track. So today is a totally different day. Today is getting off to a nice early start. I've readjusted. I did the visualization, my workout starting on time the way that I want to, and I should be done within the time I want to and get out for my walk and then go sit out in the sun. It's a beautiful hot day. It's probably going to be 30 out there today, so I really want to bring that pleasure, and I'm swearing that I am not going to go out and enjoy the day, or if I don't follow through on my routine. This is the price tag that I want to pay, is for um, going out and having any enjoyment. So that's my day 5, and on to day 6.